Hello, and welcome to a unique exploration of what it means to be lazy wisely. This isn't your usual productivity talk. Today, we're going to challenge conventional wisdom about hard work, constant hustle, and what it really means to be productive. Instead of working harder, let's explore how working smarter, or as I like to say, being wisely lazy, can lead to powerful results. Now, you may wonder, can being lazy really be productive? The answer is yes, and I'm here to show you how. We're going to look at 5 proven strategies to embrace wise laziness and how some of history's greatest thinkers, like Albert Einstein, Steve Jobs, and others, use these very principles to maximize their impact while doing less. 1. Prioritize and delegate like Steve Jobs. Our first step to being lazy wisely is to focus on what truly matters and let go of the rest. And who better to illustrate this than Steve Jobs himself? Jobs was a master of prioritization. He was famous for his unwavering focus on only a few key projects at any given time. Rather than diluting his energy on multiple products or ideas, he would invest all of his focus into a handful of tasks that he believed would truly make a difference. Let's dive into one example. When Jobs returned to Apple in the late 1990s, the company was struggling with a sprawling product line, hundreds of unnecessary projects, and little sense of direction. Jobs took swift action by slashing Apple's product offerings down from dozens of products to just 4 key categories. This decision allowed Apple's designers and engineers to focus their energy and creativity on a few groundbreaking products like the iMac that would revive the company. By simplifying, delegating, and focusing his energy only on high-impact tasks, Jobs demonstrated how wise laziness could lead to extraordinary results. Jobs once said, "Innovation is saying no to 1,000 things." Being wisely lazy means being selective with your energy, learning to say no, and allowing yourself the freedom to focus deeply on what really matters. 2. Embrace downtime for creativity, like Albert Einstein. Our second lesson is about the power of downtime. Being lazy wisely often involves giving yourself permission to rest and think deeply. Albert Einstein, one of the most celebrated minds in history, knew this well. While many would assume that Einstein spent every waking moment deeply focused on equations and theories, he actually credited much of his success to his habit of taking breaks. Einstein believed that moments of relaxation and idleness were essential for creative breakthroughs. He would often take long walks or spend hours playing the violin when he hit a mental block. He understood that creativity doesn't always come from relentless concentration, but often emerges when the mind is allowed to roam freely. Einstein once said, "I think 99 times and find nothing. I stop thinking, swim in silence, and the truth comes to me." By stepping away from his work, Einstein allowed his subconscious mind to process complex ideas. This is a key aspect of wise laziness, realizing that taking breaks isn't just about resting. It's about letting your mind wander and connect ideas in ways that aren't possible through constant focus. So, the next time you feel stuck, remember that allowing yourself downtime might be the smartest, laziest thing you can do. 3. Simplify decisions, like Barack Obama and Mark Zuckerberg. Our third strategy for wise laziness is simplifying daily decisions to avoid what psychologists call decision fatigue. Decision fatigue refers to the mental exhaustion that results from making too many choices, and it can drain your energy for more important tasks. Barack Obama, for example, famously minimized his daily wardrobe to reduce decision fatigue. During his presidency, he wore only gray or blue suits, explaining, "I don't want to make decisions about what I'm eating or wearing, because I have too many other decisions to make." Mark Zuckerberg took a similar approach, opting to wear the same style of gray t-shirt almost every day. This isn't about being boring. It's about recognizing that your mental energy is limited. By removing trivial choices, they preserve their energy for decisions that truly mattered. This concept can be applied in your own life. Try streamlining minor daily decisions, such as meal planning or choosing your outfit, so you have more energy for the things that actually move the needle. Wise laziness is about recognizing that you don't need to make everything complicated. Simplifying allows you to save your focus and willpower for what counts. 4. Batch tasks like Tim Ferriss. Now, let's talk about task batching, a favorite technique of productivity expert Tim Ferriss. Batching is the practice of grouping similar tasks together to reduce the time and energy lost when switching between them. Ferriss, the author of The 4-Hour Workweek, advocates for batching because it allows you to complete tasks more efficiently and reduces mental clutter. For instance, instead of checking your email throughout the day, you could set specific times to respond to messages in batches. Ferriss himself would designate certain hours or even specific days to respond to emails, giving him the freedom to focus on more significant projects without constant interruptions. This technique is especially helpful for repetitive tasks. By batching similar activities, you stay in a focused flow and avoid the mental drain of switching contexts. Wise laziness means working with the natural rhythms of your brain. Instead of fragmenting your focus, you use batching to make the most of your energy. Use the 2-minute rule. Like David Allen. Finally, let's look at a powerful rule that can help you manage small tasks without them piling up. The 2-minute rule by productivity expert David Allen. The rule is simple. If a task will take less than 2 minutes to complete, do it immediately rather than putting it off. Allen explains that by handling these quick tasks right away, you prevent them from becoming a source of stress or clutter in your mind. Imagine you receive a short email that requires a quick response. Instead of flagging it for later, respond immediately. Or, if you notice something small that needs fixing in your workspace, take care of it on the spot. This approach allows you to handle minor tasks efficiently so they don't distract you later. The 2-minute rule is a great example of being lazy wisely. By tackling small tasks right away, you avoid the buildup of future stress and free yourself to focus on larger, more important goals. David Allen himself has said that this technique can revolutionize your day, and it only requires a bit of self-awareness to ask, is this something I can do in 2 minutes? If the answer is yes, then do it immediately and move on. Conclusion: the power of being lazily wise. So, as we come to the end of this journey into being lazy wisely, let's take a moment to redefine what it means to be productive. Productivity isn't about constant action, it's about achieving meaningful results with the least amount of unnecessary effort. By focusing on what matters, embracing rest, simplifying decisions, batching tasks, and managing small tasks effectively, you can accomplish more with less stress. As Einstein, Jobs, and even modern leaders have shown, sometimes the wisest choice is to step back, simplify, and conserve your energy for the things that matter most. So, go ahead, embrace the art of wise laziness, and discover a new way of achieving success that feels balanced, rewarding, and maybe even a little bit effortless.